Michael O'Grady e i creativi.
I wanted to ask about the Velvet Revolver audition.
Okay.
Bring it in. Let's hear it. What
Okay.
happened?
Let's see. You want me to just like take you through the whole thing, or?
Yeah, because I didn't know about this. I've known you for a couple of years now. I don't think I ever knew about this. And if I did, I apologize. I'm an idiot.
It's okay. I don't blast it.
There you go.
Um, I've had a few others like it that big, but I legally couldn't say, but they didn't have me sign anything, and I don't blast it anyway. So
Right.
I got the call, and it was right before I started doing covers, actually, about 3 or 4 years ago, like that the final before they give up, you know.
Yeah.
And so I had 2 weeks to learn Sucker Train Blues and Fall to Pieces, a couple others. And the hardest part for me has always been the lyrics, man. I can't do either. I learn them or I don't. So I spent a lot of time studying those lyrics.
They already had lyrics written.
It was covering their songs.
Right.
So,
Right. Because you're going to go, but when they're like looking for the singer for Velvet Revolver, you're going in and Fall to Pieces and like Sucker Train Blues. Those were already written lyric wise and melody.
yeah, Scott was already out of the band.
Oh, I see. Okay. Hold on. This is post Scott Weiland?
Post.
Oh, I thought this was when they were starting the band. Sorry, I didn't catch that part.
It was only like maybe 5 years ago. 6 years
Oh,
ago.
okay, gotcha. All right, now I'm with you. Okay, now this is making more sense.
Okay.
Timeline fucked me up for a second.
So Velvet Revolver, I know that album only because I was living that album. I was living with this insane high-end escort girl, and she had all the money in the world, and I was just, couch surfing, and the wind blew me there, and there was tons of drugs. I don't do drugs anymore, but she gave me her sports car, brand new sports car, and that's right when this album was just like crushing, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm living this shit,
Yeah.
But that's all I knew. I didn't really know it. And like when you study your songs, there's a lot more than meets the eye when you're actually learning this material. So I learned the material, and I went in there, and I think I got pretty stoned right before I got in there. And we did the songs, and it was pretty surreal, actually, because I just remember that was one point where I didn't have, I totally let go, but which I always do. It's like it's just something I was born with. When I go, I go.
Right.
There was a moment in between all of that where I kind of looked around and I was like, dude, soak in this moment.
Right.
Make sure you really soak in this moment, because there's millions of people that were killed just for this moment alone. And
Yeah.
it was surreal to be standing next to Slash and Duff and the rest of the guys, Nat and Dave.
Yeah.
And playing those songs with those guys was a trip, man.
So you walk in there and you're like, "Hey, I'm Brett. I'm here to audition." And they're like, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Come on up to the stage." Was it like at one of the lockouts around town here? Like,
It was at Mates. That's another thing. It was at Mates. I was like, these guys fucking. I mean, I like Mates. I like Mates, but
the Cleon room, the big one.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know that. I think they call it the Velvet Revolver room now.
Okay.
Like a nickname. I've rehearsed in there a bunch. Yeah.
And I always just thought it would be more like SIR's big room,
Right. I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, but that's all carpet and shit. That's annoying, isn't it?
They were down to earth, cool motherfuckers.
Yeah. And you walk in, are they talking to you for a little bit, or did you just go, "Hey, you guys want to play the song?"
I can't really remember. It was pretty casual. Duff, I remember Duff being the most gracious and the most friendly and the nicest. And Matt, who I know, help me get the job, get me the audition.
Right. So you go in there, you do the 2 songs, and they're like, "All right, man, thanks for." Oh, 4 songs. Okay. What were the other 2?
Slither.
Oh, of course. Duh.
That's what happened. He's like, what do you want to do first? I'm like, let's do Slither. He's like, one Slither coming up, Slash. And I was like, that's funny. I can't remember the first song.
Was
I
it
remember it was fucking loud as fuck. That was one thing for sure.
really?
Kind of a pet peeve for me. I don't need it to be super, 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 super loud.
Right.
I was
They do.
surprised.
They rock it really loud.
It rocked it hard, man. I liked it. I didn't mind it, but
That's
I wasn't.
fucking. Yeah, that's fucking cool though. I mean, still, like you said, just to go in there and go, hey, I'm gonna go jam with these guys, 4 songs, and that's
Yeah,
this, and that's the right attitude to have is soak up this moment and enjoy the moment that we're in right now when you're in a scary situation. And I think for a lot of us, if you're a good performer like you are, you rise to that occasion and go, check this shit out. Even if I don't get this, you're still gonna be like, hey, that was cool.
it was just like that, man. It was a
Yeah.
great jam. Everybody was stoked. I mean, the spirit of rock and roll clearly is in them, and the spirit
Oh
of rock
yeah.
clearly is in me, or they wouldn't have me in. And a lot of guys didn't get that gig. A lot of great singers.
Right.
So nobody got that gig.